The big question, oil in Burkina Faso? Could this landlocked West African nation, better known for its gold mines and vibrant culture, suddenly be sitting on a sea of black gold? The idea alone is enough to make anyone stop and pay attention. Seriously? Imagine waking up to news that your country might be the next oil giant. Picture this, the world's eyes turning to Burkina Faso overnight, investors calling, and dreams of prosperity filling the air. In early 2024, a video goes viral online. It shows thick, dark liquid bubbling from the ground, raw, unfiltered, and mysterious. The footage is shaky, but the excitement is unmistakable. Could this be oil, right beneath their feet? People start buzzing. Did Burkina Faso just strike oil? Are there massive reserves waiting to be tapped? The excitement is real. For a country often overlooked on the world stage, the possibility of an oil boom is electrifying. Hopes soar as the story spreads. It sounds like a movie plot, but this wasn't just a small rumor whispered in the streets. The story exploded, especially across Africa. Hope, excitement, and dreams of overnight transformation spread like wildfire. People imagined new roads, schools, and a future suddenly brighter. The idea of a nation's economy changing in an instant is powerful. For many, it was a symbol of hope, a chance to rewrite the story of Burkina Faso. But sometimes things that seem too good to be true are. A random video, a huge claim, alarm bells should have rung. But the internet doesn't wait for facts. The story ran wild with people sharing, commenting, and speculating before anyone could verify the truth. Headlines screamed, "Burkina Faso discovers massive oil reserves." Social media amplified it, fueling debates and dreams. People discussed the economic and geopolitical implications, imagining a new era for the country, all based on one murky video. It was a wild ride from the start, but was it a ride to riches, or just a trip down a rabbit hole? Sometimes the internet's dream is just that, a dream. As the dust settles, it's time to dig deeper and separate fact from fiction. The video wasn't high def. It showed an earth mover, a trench, and dark goo bubbling up. Not exactly a Shell commercial, but perfect for going viral. People saw what they wanted, or what captions told them to see. "Crude oil!" the captions screamed. And who argues with a viral video? The clip spread everywhere, Facebook, X, TikTok, WhatsApp. Across Africa, the news sparked hope and pride. The narrative was irresistible, a country's fortune changing overnight. No one paused to ask, where did this video come from? Or is anyone in Burkina Faso's government confirming this? The People's Court of Social Media had already decided, oil, and lots of it. Millions of views later, the video became a symbol of potential. But no one checked the details. The dream was more exciting than the truth. The video's origin? Ignored. The focus, the fantasy. That's how a muddy video fooled the world. Sometimes hope spreads faster than facts, but reality was about to catch up. Excitement was sky high. People everywhere were buzzing with anticipation, convinced that a massive oil discovery had just been made in the heart of Africa. Social media feeds exploded with wild speculation, memes, and congratulatory messages. For a brief moment, it felt like the world was witnessing history in the making, and everyone wanted to be part of the story. But then, the fact-checkers stepped in, determined to separate fact from fiction. They weren't about to let a viral sensation go unchecked. These digital detectives dug deep into the video's origins, scrutinizing every frame, cross-referencing details, and tracing the footage back to its source. The truth? It wasn't oil in Burkina Faso. In fact, it wasn't even Africa. The real story was unfolding thousands of miles away, in Minnesota, USA. Yes, Minnesota, the land of 10,000 lakes and apparently some pretty dramatic sewer issues. The original video was actually posted by a local plumbing company on Facebook in January 2024, showing a routine but messy repair job. Their caption read, "We wish that was oil, just replacing a sewer line packed with tree roots." Instead of black gold, it was just a stubborn clog causing all the commotion. Another version of the video surfaced, this time posted by McClure Plumbing and Heating in December 2023, showing a similar scene of wintertime pipe repairs. They confirmed, "That's our video, it's a wastewater pipe repair." So, no oil, just wastewater, and a lot of it. Even the city of Mankato, Minnesota, had posted similar footage of a sewer overflow, adding to the confusion. So, the supposed oil discovery? Just a backed-up sewer line thousands of miles from Burkina Faso. The gushing liquid? Not so appealing now. It's like thinking you've struck gold, only to realize it's just mud and dirty water. The disappointment was real, and honestly a little bit hilarious. The internet's oil dream? Just a plumbing mishap gone viral. Sometimes the messiest stories are the ones that spread the fastest. And this one? It definitely needed a major cleanup. Now let's see how this wild mix-up managed to fool so many people. Here's how the mix-up unfolded. A story that started small but quickly spiraled into a global internet sensation. December 2023. Minnesota plumbers post a messy job online. It's just another day on the job, a routine repair, nothing out of the ordinary. The video shows pipes, water, and a lot of confusion, typical plumbing chaos. The video quietly exists, barely noticed, gathering dust in the digital void, until January 2024, when something unexpected happens. Suddenly it jumps continents. The footage is rebranded as a major oil discovery in Burkina Faso, a country thousands of miles away. The story is completely transformed and the internet takes notice. Social media explodes with the false claim. People share it, comment, and speculate. The video racks up thousands of views in hours and the rumor spreads like wildfire. Fact-checkers like AFP and Africa Check start investigating. They dig into the origins, cross-check details, and try to make sense of the viral confusion. They contact the plumbing company who are baffled. Our sewer video? Famous in Africa? The plumbers are amused, but also bewildered by their sudden international fame. By mid-January, the debunking begins. Newsrooms publish corrections and fact-checkers work overtime to set the record straight. Africa Check and Reuters lay out the evidence. It's Minnesota, it's sewage, calm down. The truth is far less glamorous than the rumor. But the internet moves fast. Misinformation spreads in seconds while corrections crawl behind. The correction is never as exciting as the original claim. People lose interest once the truth comes out. Man repairs pipe, just doesn't go viral. Ordinary reality rarely gets the spotlight. The rumor resurfaces in September 2024. Like a ghost, it comes back, ready to fool a new audience. An X account reposts the video, over 900,000 views in a month. Fact Check Hub debunks it again, but the cycle repeats. It's a zombie rumor, keeps coming back no matter how many times it's debunked. The internet just can't let it go. Even when the truth is out, misinformation lingers. People cling to the more exciting version, ignoring the facts. The lesson? Viral stories rarely die quietly. They echo, resurface, and sometimes grow even bigger. And fact-checkers have to keep fighting the same battles, tirelessly working to keep the record straight. The internet never forgets a good story, even if it's false. Once a rumor is out there, it's almost impossible to erase. But what's the real story with Burkina Faso's economy? Let's find out what's actually happening on the ground. So, what's Burkina Faso's real economic story? It's about hard work, agriculture, and gold, not oil. As of mid-2025 and back in early 2024, Burkina Faso has no proven oil reserves. The economy relies on agriculture and gold mining. Cotton and livestock are major sectors. Gold is a significant export. They dig up valuable stuff, just not the liquid kind. The country imports fuel for cars and electricity. An oil discovery would have been huge news, that's why the rumor was so tempting. For a nation importing expensive fuel, the idea of local oil is a game changer, but hope built on a falsehood distracts from real challenges. The real wealth? Farmers in the fields, miners extracting gold, no phantom oil fields, just real hard-earned value. Reality isn't as flashy as viral dreams, but it matters more. The internet imagined oil derricks. Burkina Faso kept working. Let's meet the people who set the record straight. In this saga, the real heroes are the fact-checkers. No capes, just screens and determination. Organizations like Africa Check, Reuters, Fact Check Hub, AFP, France 24, and Faso Check. They're the internet's cleanup crew, tackling viral messes. When the oil claim exploded, they sprang into action. They traced the video, contacted sources, checked official data. They pieced together the truth. A Minnesota sewer, not a West African oil field. Their work matters. Without them, the rumor might still be believed. Fact-checkers provide evidence and transparency. Their findings help social media platforms reduce the spread of false claims. It's like putting a speed bump in front of runaway rumors. Misinformation can create false hope, bad decisions, even instability. Fact-checkers keep us grounded in reality. They're the unsung heroes of the digital age, one debunked sewer video at a time. Their work protects us all. Let's look at why we're so quick to believe and share these stories and what we can do about it. Why do these stories take off? It's human nature. We're wired for good news and surprises. Landlocked African nation discovers oil is irresistible. It's dramatic, hopeful, and way more exciting than Minnesota plumbers fix pipe. Social media is built for speed, not reflection. You see, you react, you share. No time for fact-checking. Especially when the story fits what you want to believe. That's confirmation bias. We love information that agrees with us, and if everyone else is sharing it, it must be true, right? Not always. Sometimes it just means no one checked. It's a digital stampede, no one wants to be left out. Fact-checking takes effort, sharing is easy. Platforms reward instant reactions, not slow verification. So, fake news gets a head start. The truth is always playing catch-up. In this case, the truth wore plumbing boots. Next time, maybe pause before you hit share. Let's talk about why this matters. The Minnesota sewer oil mix-up is funny, but misinformation has real consequences. For people in Burkina Faso, the rumor sparked hope, then disappointment. Fake news erodes trust in media, institutions, and even each other. When false claims spread, confusion and cynicism grow. People disengage, or worse, become vulnerable to more dangerous lies. Fact-checkers and journalists waste time debunking instead of reporting real news. Individuals waste time reading and sharing falsehoods. That's energy better spent on real issues, like understanding Burkina Faso's actual economy. Sometimes misinformation stirs unrest or influences elections. The oil hoax was low stakes, but the mechanism is the same for more harmful lies. What seems like harmless online fun can be a symptom of a bigger problem. Viral stories can have real-world impacts. That's why media literacy matters, and why we need to be vigilant. Let's talk about how to do that. Healthy skepticism is key. Here's how to use it. What's the takeaway from the Burkina Faso oil saga? Be skeptical, especially online. If a story seems too good to be true, pause. Ask, where's this information from? Is it a reputable source? Can you find it reported by multiple credible outlets? For videos, try a reverse image search. Be your own internet detective. Rely on trusted sources, established news, fact-checkers, academic institutions. It's not about never trusting, just trusting wisely. Not all information is equal. Some is carefully verified, some is just made up or misunderstood. Media literacy is a life skill for everyone. Learn to spot fakes and falsehoods. It helps you make better decisions and protects you from being misled. It creates a healthier online world for all. Be curious, be critical, and always check the source. Your brain will thank you, and you won't get excited about sewage.